Today, I'll be attempting a challenge that I've never seen done before, and that a lot of you seem to express interest in. So without further ado, can you beat Ultrakill with Dementia? Loading into the first level, I knew that I was going to need a gun, so I went and purchased the Marksman, but weirdly enough, I already seemed to have it. Looking through all my weapons, I noticed that I also had the shotgun, which I don't really remember picking up, but maybe I just loaded a previously played save by accident. Upon entering the first level, I was greeted with this really beautiful fountain. I found a red podium next to a red door, meaning I'm going to need to place a red skull on it to unlock that door. So off I went to search for it. Fortunately, this room seemed quite empty, but it did have this destructible speaker in it. Walking ahead some more, I found this room with a really nice fountain, so I stopped to admire it for a moment. In the room ahead of the fountain, I found this red podium next to a red door, meaning I'm going to need a red skull to place on the podium if I want that door to open. Unfortunately, this room was quite empty, and it had this sparking stick behind one of the trees. In one of the next rooms, I discovered this beautiful fountain with a stone statue on top of it, inspired by none other than the 19th century thinker statue. Moving on, I found this podium with a red skull and grabbed it. Now I just need to find the door that this is used for. Aha! I found an empty red podium next to a red door, meaning I have to place this red skull in it to open that door. And surely enough, it does. We've reached the first fight. These enemies are drones, and they dive bomb when killed and explode on impact. Now, I have to admit, I've gotten better at Ultrakill since the last time I played back in March. Since then, I've learned about the sharpshooter, which is a variation of the revolver which can fire bullets that deflect off surfaces and destroy projectiles. Check this out. You see, it was about time that someone attempted to beat Ultrakill with Dementia, because nobody has ever attempted this challenge before, so it's about time that someone attempts this challenge before. So I loaded into the first level and began by going to purchase the Marksman, but I already had it for some reason. And for those of you that say I cheated to get this, I didn't. That would defeat the whole purpose of the challenge. While I'm here at the shop, I might as well purchase the remaining two variations of the shotgun. Starting with the pump charge, this is a shotgun that can be pumped 4 times with an increase in firepower and spread each pump. The final pump, however, will make the weapon explode upon firing, as indicated by the flashing red meter. After killing all the enemies and making my way up to the door, I made my way out the door and into the next room. This room had a blue podium next to a blue door, meaning I'm going to need a blue skull to place here if I want that door to open. After making my way up to the door, I went through this door and I went through the door. Inside, I found a staircase and this door, next to which was a blue skull. Upon picking it up, I got attacked by a lot of enemies. I found this blue podium next to a blue door, and somehow I already had the blue skull. Inside was the red skull. But when I went to pick it up, I got ambushed by street cleaners with flamethrowers. They did catch me off guard, but I came out victorious. You see, I used the sharpshooter, which is a variation of the revolver which can fire bullets that deflect off surfaces and destroy projectiles. After that engagement, I was on my way to the end of the first level, where I had to fight a new enemy, the street cleaner. To my surprise, these enemies can push away your cores and dodge projectiles. I quickly got overwhelmed and died to them. After respawning, I went to the next room and I was surprised to see that there were street cleaners. This enemy can push away your cores and dodge projectile-based attacks, so the best way to get rid of them is to shoot them in the back using a hit-scan weapon. After they were gone, the rest was easy. Loading into the second level, I decided that I wanted a new gun, so I was going to purchase the Marksman. However, I noticed something strange. Somehow, I had the nail gun without even picking it up. I know what you're gonna say, Spark, you cheated to get the nail gun. I didn't. That would defeat the purpose of the challenge. As we enter into the first level, we see this split-color door with 2 empty podiums next to it. We're informed that we only need one of the skulls to open it. I wanted to try the blue path first, so I went through the right door and I found this oddly shaped room with a blue skull in it. I jumped down into the room and I got attacked by drones. Drones will dive bomb towards you and explode when killed. After defeating them, I put down the blue skull on the pedestal and went back to the door with the red skull. Now that I've gotten at least one of the skulls, we can open the door and go to the boss room. But not before buying the Marksman, which is a variation of the pistol you can use to throw coins and deflect your... Wait, why do I already have this? As we walk into the arena, the first boss of many shows itself. The hideous mass. This boss loves to combo attacks and make you dodge, as well as trying to immobilize you with its scorpion tail. The attack is also parryable, but I'm not the Flash, so I'll just stick to unhooking it. With a delicate balance of dashing, jumping, and shotgun, I was able to take down the hideous mass, and I moved on to the next level. This is it, the first level. I walked out and headed straight past the river, until I reached this mansion staircase. Ahead was a 3-skull door, for which I will need 3 skulls to open the door. So I went back to search for them. I first checked to my left, and to my left was a long staircase. I went into a room, and inside the room I saw glowing with a few blue planks underneath. To the right was this one room behind the fireplace, and the fireplace was burning the river, and just next to the fireplace was a table and a chair, and there we go. Perfect. As I entered the arena, I couldn't help but feel underprepared. So I decided to purchase the sharpshooter, which is a variation of the revolver which can fire bullets that deflect off surfaces and destroy projectiles. After that, I walked in with confidence. Hey, haven't we seen this guy before? This is V2, a robot just like you that happens to have a similar arsenal to you. Although, some of the weapons he's using are very new to me, so it took a while to get adjusted to the attack patterns. I was having a lot of trouble dodging everything that he was throwing at me. After a bit of struggling, I died and I had to try again. What threw me off is the fact that he had this shotgun that could fire explosive cores and destroy terrain. It was really difficult to deal with at times. So difficult, in fact, that I had to ask myself, can you beat Ultrakill with Dementia? So far in the fight, it's been an uphill battle, but this time it's different. I finally had a firm enough grasp on my movement and my aim to win this fight. We did it. We finally beat the first boss of Ultrakill with Dementia. This concludes Can You Beat Ultrakill with Dementia Part 1. Tune in next time on June 30th for Part 2.